will get our regular scheduled Board of Commissioner meeting started October 5th, 2023 at 7 p.m. Roll call, please.
Commissioner Hall,
Present.
Commissioner Johnson, Vice Mayor Butler,
Present.
Mayor Anderson.
Present. Next item on the agenda, number 3, is prayer and pledge. If everyone would stand, please. Vice Mayor Butler.
Lord, we're meeting today to conduct matters of business. Guide our hearts and our minds to the spirit of fairness, right thought, and speech. Impart your supreme wisdom upon our activities so that our affairs may reach a successful conclusion. Thank you for being our source of guidance today. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Item number 4 is mayor comments. We are so excited to have the Fairview Middle School Falcons here tonight. We look forward to honoring you in just a few minutes. I do want to say that if a white SUV is parked behind you in the employee parking, that would be me. And if you need to leave, which our meeting's going to be short, but if you need to leave, I'm going to have Officer Jamie Meadows move my vehicle. So if it is one of your vehicles, just let me know. Thank you for our officers who are here tonight to keep us all safe. If anyone has anything they'd like to say, or bring up to us, just please, we'll have the officer bring it up to the podium. And with that, we'll get started. And before we do the approval of the agenda, I would like to add under public announcements, awards, and recognition, under item number 7, that we are going to recognize our Fairview Middle School Falcons.
Move for approval. Second.
Ms. Jones?
Commissioner Johnson,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Butler,
Aye.
Commissioner Hall,
Aye.
Mayor Anderson.
Aye. Item number 5 passes 4-0. Item number 6, do we have any citizens' comments tonight?
No, Mayor, we don't.
Thank you. Item number 7, public announcements, award and recognition. City events, please. Mr. Ross?
Good evening. First, I would like to thank everyone for coming out to Nature Fest. That was 2 weeks ago. We had several thousand people that showed up for that event. I'd like to thank all city staff that helped out with that. The Parks Department, Public Works, Police, Fire, it was just a joint effort on that. It was a great positive event for the city. And then the next event for the city is on October the 21st. It's a trunk or treat at Bowie Nature Park from 3 p.m. until 6 p.m. We're still accepting people to register their vehicles or their tent to pass out candy. And then at 6 p.m. following the trunk or treat, we'll have a movie in the park as well, and totally free admission. That's all I have tonight, Mayor.
Thank you. All right, I would like for our Fairview Falcon football team to come forward and their coaches. And if the coaches could, whoever would like to be your spokesperson, just come to the podium right here. And I'd like you just to tell us a little bit about the season, highlights, if there's anyone that got special awards, just whatever you'd like for the public to know. Guys, this is televised. So you can find it on TV tonight, in person, on YouTube after the fact, and it's on Fairview, City of Fairview Facebook page live. So there's a lot of places if you'd like to see this later on to be able to take a look at it.
Well, good evening. Thank you for having us. Thank you for recognizing our team and our accomplishments. Can I take this out? Okay. I'm Coach King, and this team finished the regular season 8-0. We won our semifinal game, and we played in the championship game for the second time in 2 years. We've yet to win one, but we are getting really close, and I'm really proud of their effort. And this team has won 20 games in the last 3 years, and that's not been done in a long time in Fairview football. So I'm really proud of them. I want to recognize the all-conference players. Tate Mathis, step up.
If y'all would like to come right up here so we're going to eventually get a picture. So,
Tate was voted the MVP of the entire league.
yay.
All conference members, Hunter Nolan. Carter Hudson. Bryson Harrison. Eli Johnson. And a seventh grader, these are all eighth graders, a seventh grader, Trace Bullitt McCoy. Now, while these guys got recognized for all conference, I think if you would ask them, they'd all tell you the same thing, that they're up here because of these guys, and they make them better every day, and I want to recognize everybody, so you guys get up there and turn around and face the crowd.
We're gonna go down or stay up?
We'll stand here.
Stay up
Richard?
here, she said.
Oh, yeah. Do we want to just stand behind them just because they're so spread out? Richard, are you going to grab? Okay. Hey guys, so spread out a little bit, and you know how we do it: tall, then a little bit shorter and shorter, so we can get everybody in the picture. Coach King, are there any other coaches or people? Would you like to just recognize them as well?
Coach Mike Sutton, the defensive coordinator, does a great job. He's invaluable. I can't do it without him. I just want to recognize him. Other coaches not present: Adam Stinson, Clint Bogle, and Branson Ireland.
Guys, and we couldn't do it without, or y'all couldn't do it without your parents. So I think we should give parents and family members a big round of applause as well. I like to see all of the, teams and individuals who accomplish things. It's not just sports, but anything academic. Just spread the word, because we would love to recognize you. That's, it's our community, and we want to recognize accomplishments in our community. So we're so excited to have you here tonight, and thank you all for coming. You can stay for the rest of the meeting, but if you'd like to slip out, then I'm going to give you just a few minutes to do that if you need to go ahead and go. But congratulations on a wonderful season. Yeah, Sam. What grade is he in? All right. So item number 8, staff comments and monthly reports. We have none tonight. Item number 9, consent agenda. 9A, minutes from September 21st, 2023, Board of Commissioner regular meeting.
Second.
Jones?
Commissioner Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Hall,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Butler,
Aye.
Mayor Anderson.
Aye. Item 9 passes 4-0. Item 10 tonight is old business. We have none. Item 11, new business. 11A, Resolution 62-23, a resolution of the City of Fairview Board of Commissioners designating the property located at 7062 City Center Way as the proposed location for Fairview's future police station and court facilities. City Manager Tom Darty.
Thank you, Mayor, Council. The property we're talking about is right next door from the end of the parking lot over to the Bowie Commons parking lot. We would like to go ahead and designate that property as the first step of trying to make plans to build a new police station and court facilities. It's just the first step in a long process, but we would just like the board to designate that property. Thank you.
Move for approval.
Second.
Any discussion on this?
Yes, Mayor. What does this allow us to do an RFQ, or like what is this triggering? We're just designating it for future plans.
Yes, the first step is designate property, and then the next step is to try to get some sort of plans to see what can fit there, what type of facility. We've got money in the budget for some architectural work, and try to get an idea of what kind of cost we're looking at and what we need to cut and where we're going.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Do you have a timeline of when you think that this might be, something that we'd start building?
Usually the way these things go, I think if everything went perfectly, which it never does, 3 years may be a possibility, but I think probably more likely 4 to 5.
Okay, so possibly starting 4 to 5 years. And when you say we have architectural in the budget, that's just for to do an RFQ for them to do a design for it,
Correct.
not build it. I just want everybody to be clear about that. Start on the design process for it.
Correct.
Mayor, I have a question.
Yes.
Mr. Darty, you said court facilities. Will that be a complete new courtroom, or is it just going to be housing the court staff and this type thing?
Yes, it would be a new courtroom. All court activities will be in this building, hopefully.
Okay, thank you.
Any other questions? Ms. Jones?
Commissioner Johnson,
Aye.
Commissioner Hall,
Aye.
Vice Mayor Butler,
Aye.
Mayor Anderson.
Aye. Item 11A passes 4-0. Item number 12 is roundtable, Mayor and Commissioners. Commissioner Hall?
Mayor, I have nothing tonight, thank you. But other than thanking the Fairview Falcons, that was wonderful to have them here. Thank you.
Commissioner Johnson?
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations again to the Fairview Falcons football team for their great season. And I didn't realize they had 20-plus wins in the 3 years those eighth graders have been there. That's great. Thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. Vice Mayor Butler?
Thank you, Mayor. Congratulations to the Falcons and coming here tonight and letting us celebrate with them. Thank you to our staff for all the hard work and the tremendous Nature Fest. Did you give a number earlier of estimated people?
I believe it's going to be the range of, would you say, between 8 and 10,000. Is that what we're
Richard
thinking?
and I took a drive through the busiest time, and what we did is we counted cars. And we estimated, a certain number of people per car. And then we just added a little bit because people had come and gone and then later come and gone. So that's how we came up with the number of approximately 8 to 10,000.
Amazing. And then you may already have this plan, but any update on election time frame? You may have that in your comments, but that's all I have, Mayor. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's see. Okay, so again, congratulations to the Falcons. They had such a great season, went undefeated on the season, went to the championship game, and we're just so excited for them. Like I said, we want to recognize teams, individuals, academics, sports. I want people to, I've put it out on Facebook to reach out to me, and my number's everywhere, so it's easy to get my phone number. But we want to recognize our students in our community. They're important, they're our future. And so we need them to feel like their accomplishments are really important to this community and to our city staff and our board. So anyone who knows of any team or individual that needs to be recognized, we would like for them to be recognized so they can reach out to us. Also, I would like to say something about our October 21st trunk or treat. Sometimes it's hard for kids and parents to get around, to all the houses or something like that. So we're going to have a trunk or treat where the businesses can come out to Bowie Nature Park on October 21st from 3 to 6. My business is going to be involved in that. It's going to be something fun where we can dress up and have our, trunk open and just provide, treats for the children to be able to, in a safe environment. Richard, are we accepting donations of candy, or how's that working?
So each business is responsible for providing their own candy. People can donate candy to the police and fire department because they'll be handing out candy as well.
At the event, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. All right, that's great. And then just remember afterwards, this is all free, and afterwards at 6 p.m. there will be a movie in the park, which should be a lot of fun. I can't say enough about Nature Fest. It was such a great event. I mean, the staff worked so hard. Richard put together such a wonderful event. What I would like to do is, everyone has great comments and great things they can add to events we have. So if anyone has a suggestion, we can email it to Richard or myself, or just, write it down and bring it up here to City Hall if, maybe someone doesn't use email. And we can look at those and improve every year. I mean, I thought it was great, but there's always, something that, a good idea that somebody might have. So we encourage that, and just thank you to the staff and everyone who worked so hard. Thank you to the vendors and the food trucks and all of our musicians who played throughout the day. And also to Miss Eileen Brogan. She did such a good job. This was so funny. I've just got to share this. So we were trying to make it as realistic as possible. We have a lot of, I just assumed people knew that, like, Miss Bowie would be 130 or something like that if she was still alive. So anyway, so we had, every year Miss Brogan dresses up and she's a spitting image. So, I mean, when she gets all of her, attire on. And so when I was walking her up to the stage to introduce her, I was explaining to her how to use a microphone. Well, you wouldn't believe how many people came up to us and asked us, how old is she? I mean, because they thought when I was explaining about the microphone that was actually her. So Eileen is president of the Friends of the Park. She's on the board. Okay. She's on the board of the Friends of Bowie Nature Park, and this is something she really enjoys doing. And it's so neat to have her on stage, and she gets to just, explain what a wonderful gift this was from the Bowie sisters to our city, and, just everything about our nature park and how it came about. So we always want to, protect it and preserve it. And it is under a land trust, so that helps us to be able to do that. So anyway, I look forward to starting next year and just even having a bigger event. The Arts Council, they had a really cool thing where they did plain art where people came and you can sign up and you have a certain amount of time, 3 or 4 hours to be out by the lake and do a piece of art right there. And they're judged and they get awards. So that was kind of cool. So, and also the Fairview Community Theater, they had a really whodunit, type fun thing. So I just look forward to next year and we can even add more to it. So thank you for that. And I did want to mention about, we do have an open seat on the board. So if anyone's interested in a seat on the Board of Commissioners, there will be a special election. I have spoken with Chad Gray from the Election Commission. The next meeting the Election Commission has is at the end of October. So if we did anything before that meeting, it was going to put us right in the middle of Christmas and the holidays. So what he suggested, Brentwood had a special election last year. They did it after the 1st of January, and it worked out really well. So we're right now, tentatively, it's not been voted on yet, but tentatively, we're looking at January 11th as the voting day, and the 5th and 6th of January as early voting. So like I said, I just want to put it out there so people kind of know what we're thinking about, but it does have to be voted on by the Williamson County Election Commission. And then once we get a nailed down date, we will let everybody know. So thank you, board. Thank you, Josh, for being here tonight while Patrick's out. And thank you, staff. And like I always say, let's help pick up trash and not throw it out so we can keep our Fairview City beautiful. I will entertain a motion to adjourn.